Hello Earthlings, it's July 4th, 2013, Independence Day here in the United States, and it is flipping hot. It is freaking hot, seriously. Blah. Happy Independence Day! It's an odd thing to be celebrating Independence Day in the United States in 2013 when so much is out there to criticize about our decreasing freedoms. After all, right now we know for a fact our government is spying on us without any reason. They're just gathering all the data. Which you'd think wouldn't be all that necessary considering how much we openly share with everybody as it is. We're also still fighting for equal freedom for everybody. There's still a great deal of inequality and lack of freedom when it comes to race, gender, sexuality. Just last month, we finally won an incredible battle in the fight for marriage equality. We are in Portland right now celebrating the repeal of DOMA, the Defense of Marriage Act. The Supreme Court struck down DOMA today. Despite that win for freedom, there is still quite a long way to go to make our country what at least I think it should be. There's a lot of corruption and lies in our government, but hey, you know, that's pretty much any country, it seems. When it comes right down to it, it is important to remember that no matter what you think is wrong with your country, that doesn't mean you can't be proud of your country. It doesn't mean you can't be patriotic. It doesn't mean you can't love where you live. No matter where I live, I will always love my home state of Oregon, and I will always love my adopted state of Washington. And even though I want to live so many different places, quite frankly, I want to live everywhere, that doesn't mean that I won't still call these places home. And even though I consider myself a citizen of the world, I am definitely proud to call America my home. It's important to remember that it is not the best country in the world, and it is not the worst country in the world. But it is my country. I was born here, and no matter where else I go, I will probably die here. And no matter what, I will always love it, even while recognizing that it has a past fraught with all kinds of horrible things. Raised as I was with a lot of Native American, especially Lakota culture, I am well aware of the displacement and horrible atrocities committed in our expansion and, well, the initial colonization too. We have so much negative stuff in our history, but I think every country does. Just because there are bad things in the past and just because things aren't perfect is no reason not to love something. Just means there's a great deal of work to do. And there are a lot of people working to make this a greater place. There are people in other countries working to make their countries a greater place, and that comes in so many different forms. There are so many people fighting in one way or another to make not only our country but the world a better place. This includes soldiers and protesters, artists, reporters, even politicians. And while in any one of these you can find examples of corruption, self-centeredness, greed, outright douchebaggery, you can also find a lot of examples of good people giving up so much of their lives and their personal freedoms, and sometimes even laying down their life to make the country and the world a better place for you and me. So to the Americans, I say, Happy Independence Day. We have a great country, in spite of its flaws. And to the rest of the world, love your country. We've all got flaws, we've all got issues, we've all got freedoms that must be gained, and we all have corrupt leaders and bigots to fight. Keep fighting to make the world a better place for everybody. Not just for Americans, and not just for anyone of any individual nationality, because we are all connected. I'm Adam the Alien. Until next time, fare thee well.